live action gameplays. Think you can survive the dungeon and earn the shirt? Come by on Tuesdays. Or if you dig Mutant Apocalypse,
A lost prince has returned hence, and laid claim to land and name and gold hand. A small kingdom to be sure, a short stop on our saint's tour. But will his lack of hospitality in the begin of his return to reign?
Hey everybody, it's the Liching Hour. I'm the Lich. Tonight it's Tales from the Dungeon. We're playing the Apocrypha adventure card game as usual, per usual. Tonight's we are continuing in the Book of the Fae, which I gotta say I'm having a lot. I've taken a step back and thought about it, and I'm having a lot of freaking fun with. This has been a fun book, and actually, in my mind, as I've been doing all these books and all these, I've been putting together kind of a pathway that if anybody ever wanted to sit down and play all these missions, this is the order in which it would be good. And I almost think that this would be a really good one to start with. There's not a lot of variants, crazy, intricate missions. Like this one tonight is very straightforward, but there's fun little features like building card castles and stuff. The Fae monsters are cool. It's like there's a lot of fun stuff. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. We're having fun playing with Gabriella and Frank as they head south into Kansas. View the dungeon. Hey, buddies. Thank you, Thaco, for coming in with the 4, coming in hot. Hi, everybody. We are playing the Apocrypha adventure card game, dramatic card game playing. We are joining Gabrielle Vargas and Frank Block as they head. They go off route because they were heading back to Chicago from Las Vegas, but they ran into the wild hunt along the way and realized that across the Midwest there was a Fae. The Fae were gathering an army, actually, charming humans to join their army to attack the rest and take over the rest of the United States before the other Novum do. So, of course, Gabrielle and Frank, being saints, that's the name for the heroes in this world. The saints are actually not your stereotypical saints. They're broken people with that keep getting memories from other people throughout time, other saints. But they're particularly well suited for dealing with the supernatural and metanatural. Let's see. Tonight's mission is called The Lost Prince. It deals with some Celtic Fae shit, of which I'm not going to go into too much. Frank and Gabrielle just came down from Nebraska, and last episode they ran into a particularly nasty Fae who was summoning twisters and sending them at them. They managed to take her down, however, as they do, very dramatically, and then they cleared her out. And she was there. That Fae was there to slow them down. They're after one section of the Morrigan, which is the Fae bodies, and there's 3 sisters of the Morrigan, and they were chasing Red Maxie, who leads the wild hunt. And the last Fae, I forget what her name was, didn't stand a chance. Anyway, they made it past her. They're heading into Kansas. It's been a good day ride with nothing crazy. They get to Kansas at night, find a small motel, and get some sleep. All right, much needed. Yeah. So Age, I just keep the timer going because it's kind of funny for me. Because every time it goes down, I think, oh, Age is gonna be smoking soon. Okay, so I was gonna say, okay, they wake up the next morning and they're getting ready to leave. The only thing they've been searching the skies for the wild hunt. They haven't seen him. They start grilling just naturally talking to the guy who runs the motel, and he tells them that some weird shit's been going on. He ain't seen nothing flying in the sky, but there has been some weird shit he'd been hearing at the local storage facility, like where you go and you store storage places, outdoor storage, and personal storage, and like large people. Like what kind of shit? Well, like large people, like and break-ins. Gabrielle's almost willing to dismiss it, but Frank's a detective, and something about the way the guy said large people and that he's like, I think we should check it out. Since he's not going back to Chicago anytime soon, he might as well play detective a little bit. So we're going to join them as they head out to the Nexus. It's called Silo. It's going to represent a large personal storage thing, outdoor one. That's where we're going first. That'll start us off for the Lost Prince. All right, so Gabriella. Other than that, the mission's pretty straightforward. We're just going to find a master. We got to find the master. There's 3 locations. We got to find the master and take him or her down. Nice roll. Gabriella's hand starts with 2 omens. The blunderbuss. I'm so glad she starts with that so often. Psychic surgeon and spectral particles. And we are ready. Okie dokie. We're gonna draw our first omen of the night. Are we good? I got everything. I think we're good. Now is the ASMR section of the evening. Omen of doom, punishment. Flip your nexus, evaluate your. Okay, so one thing about this mission, anybody who knows this game, typically your nexus is always start on the doom side. For some reason, in this mission, they start on the hope side. Hey, it's a beautiful, sunny, big sky day in Kansas. And Omen of Doom, though, kind of permeates the air as Frank and Gabriella pull up to the chain link fence that surrounds the storage area. There's a big piece of the fence is missing, and there's like someone to try to put up like a weak, just to keep maybe animals out and stuff for now. But somebody had definitely ripped down part of the gate or part of the fence. Let's see, this is Gabriella's turn. All she has is Omens of Doom, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to play Omen of Doom Punishment and evaluate trash 1 die if you do not roll doubles. Let's see what we get first. Nexus, confront using soul. You may use body instead. Okay. Thing in the basement. That's the wrong number. Stupid dumb die. Okay, so Gabriella and Frank take the large hole. It isn't very hard to get past the makeshift barrier and start walking through, the columns of storage units. And right away they see a few that have been obviously broken into in some way, but their doors have been like busted in, like as if somebody had punched it until it broke open, which is very odd, right? So they're definitely on the right track. They passed one, however, that is has been rolled open a little bit. It's not bashed in, but it is open just a little bit. Gabriella kind of goes open a little bit. Check it out. There's actually a lot of room in there. There's just some boxes and stuff towards the back. And so she can't tell if there's something back there or not. So she takes out her blunderbuss and rolls it open some more and steps inside. The moment she steps inside, she feels a very familiar goose pimples on her back. Oh, yes. Hold on. Very familiar goose pimples. Okay. I got to get the music going. I like the music. Apocrypha. Here we go. Goose pimples on her neck. Her hairs rise on her arm. Something definitely in here. It's probably not what's been breaking into things. It's probably already been there. For sure. Something locked up in a box and then stored away. And then in the ensuing chaos or the weakening of the walls between our reality and a darker shadow or more shadow-like realm has caused this thing to be able to break out of the box and now it hides in the storage unit, waiting to strike. She's going to have to take care of this so it doesn't hurt anybody else. When search your nexus for an archetype and reload it into its nexus? What does that even mean? Doesn't even make any sense. All right, anyway, so she's got to do mind or soul. And if she wants to use soul, she uses body instead. Well, I mean, I think we're just going to, it's only 12. We're going to use mind. Her mind is 3, so she gets 3 mind dice. She's got to get 12 on 3 dice. Ladies. Wait, I'll take your word for it. Okay, we're going to boost our mind with the psychic surgeon. This is an ally, but what I do, I use allies as metaphors, metaphorically. This is the psychic surgeon is, it's this in this instance is going to represent her ability to assess everything I just told you about the box is shit she's figured out just by her gut feeling and looking around the unit. She's had many encounters with the supernatural, and that's where things in the basement are. Anyway, so I'm boosting mine, so it's 4 dice. And sense, does she have sense? She does not. But she played this card, and it has charm, so she has charm, so she's going to add a white die. Okay, we're going to do 3. We're going to roll these. I feel pretty good. I only need 12. All right, so evaluate, trash 1 die if you do not roll doubles. I roll doubles, so I don't have to trash any dice. Everything else is cool. Sure enough, she's not going to be able to get rid of this thing with her blunderbuss, so she doesn't bother with that. She has a pretty good idea of what it is, and it's disconnected from the actual whatever's been going on outside. So she lets herself in and goes a little further, knowing that this thing isn't going to show itself until it feels like the victim cannot escape. So actually, she gets a bright idea. She's like, wait a minute, I'm going to close the door. So she closes the door behind her to complete darkness. And this thing they're not smart. The moment it's complete darkness, it attacks. It envelops her. It's all around her. It's clawing. And she keeps her mouth closed because she knows they like trying to get into your mouth. She can feel it starting to start going into her ears. And then she's like, in her head, she's like, Gabrielle, what are you doing? Why are you letting it get this far? And she doesn't have an answer for that just yet. Like, she's let this go on for a split second longer than, maybe she would have in the past. That's something we'll explore and see why she feels that way. But the moment she thinks that, she lights up the glow inside her. It's something that saints have all been cultivating and learning different ways to use. And she has that burst out of her skin, all of her pores. And it just burns. She can almost feel the smoke and the steam from this thing as it just kind of dissipates back to wherever the fuck it came from, the shadow realm that it came from. In the light of the room, in the light, she can see everything that was and sure enough, old broken down box. It looks like there's dirt in it towards the back. It must have been where it was kept and stored for so long. She opens back the door. Suddenly the door opens and Frank's there. He's like, what's going on? She says nothing. She dusts off the dust and we continue on our way. That was a discard. I don't think we're going to spend another one of her omens. We're going to hold on to them and see what's up. We're going to redraw up to 5 for her. Then we're going to pass the turn to Frank. Second omen of the night. Ooh, an omen of hope. Okay. He doesn't have any other omens, so we're going to throw down. Oh, wait, that was an omen of doom. I was supposed to flip this. Confront using body or soul, use a lower. Okay, we were confronted with mind, so it's all good. Oh. Okay, so part of this game is sealing locations once you've found a minion or some baddie in here. And this one means you have to fight this boar. I don't want to fight him if I don't have to. Oh, doesn't matter. You got to do it no matter what. So, Moment of Hope. Oh, notice how this says confront, and this says win. So that means I can confront it, but then if I can evade it, I won't have to fight it at all. Interesting. We don't evade. Cowards evade. In card games. In a symbol using soul, add 1 bonus die. Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay, let's see what's up. Oh, these are so creepy. As Gabrielle's coming out, they hear the roll up of another door and a column over. They both got their weapons out. They decide to split up. One's going this way, one's going that way, and they come around the column. And as they're moving, coming around, Frank's there first, and he looks around, and he sees this man, large man in like overalls, with a mask, opening up the thing, and there's other people coming out. There's like a woman, couple women, maybe a large teenager. They all start coming out, and they all got this mask, like they were all in that, whatever that little pod was, all hanging out in there. All right, so I got to toss this threat into the air. The thing it lands nearest to confronts it instead, ignoring this power. Okay, so my two, you know what, we'll do this right here so everybody can be a part of this. Frank still. That's cool because Frank's got a little something for the ass. Maybe. Well. Okay, so these people are definitely weird. It doesn't mean they need to kill him or do anything to him. Frank ain't necessarily smelling Skinwalker on him, and that's what he's kind of attuned to. So the thought is to just kind of leave him alone. But that's when his like spidey sense kicks in, and he turns, and there's one of these guys standing, like he came up from behind and is standing over, or from one of the other the columns. All of a sudden he's standing there. And same thing with Gabrielle. There's more of them. They've came out of more holes in storage rooms. And they're oddly intimidating. Like they're just standing there staring at him through a mask. They don't have weapons in their hands. Let's see. We can use mind, soul. His body is 3, so he could do soul. He only needs a 12, but because of the Nexus, it says he can use body instead. His body is 3, so we're gonna do that. Yes. Yes. Okay. He only needs a 12. Has fate. It's charm. He has a sweet bow. Evaluate. Okay, so it's. So, this is his as dead partner's son. This is what he represents. He went and saved him in Las Vegas. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. He represents a newfound desire for connection with humanity. Frank has been basically a werewolf skinwalker killing machine for so long that he doesn't have. His partner was his last like human friend, other than Gabrielle. But Gabrielle and them, they're just broken screw buddies. Maybe they're getting better now. Frank's discovered the glow. It's a little different. He's gonna try to not just shoot these guys in the face. Frank's actually gonna see if he can't just get them to move along. maybe put down his gun and just maybe try to talk to him. So, or he's using body. So let's say, he's going to act as not interested as possible. His gut is telling him to do that. Anyway, I assemble versus a Fey card. I can discard this card to add 2 bonus dice. That's what we're going to do. Bonus. Okay. So, out of 5 dice, I need 12 on 3. Assemble using soul. We are not... Wait. We're using body instead, so... I don't think that works. All right. This is good. So he relaxes. He puts his gun away, and he just walks. He just ignores him. He walks down to Gabrielle, and then she kind of sees what he's doing and just does it too. And then they start going around searching other things. And after a few moments, the weird people just leave. The weird people. The weird people. The weird people. Ba-bum. That's it. Sometimes you just gotta ignore their shit. Okay. Draw back up to 4. Passing it to Gabriella. All right. Free love, man. Flip your next hope. Investigate it. Yeah. If you lower a cost, lower it by 1 more. I don't want to. Do I care? I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to Doom. And evaluate trash 1 die if you do not roll doubles. So I need to roll doubles. Ooh. All right. In the next column, she sees a dog. Gabriella is a dog person. So she gets down and tries to get the dog to come over to her. It looks like it's an escaped police dog or something. Looks tough. It's a tough dog. Dog meat. Righty. Body or soul? Her body is much better. Oh, wait. Confront using body or soul. Use the lower virtue. That means she has to use soul, which is 2. I don't know if I want this dog that bad to care. Yeah. So we're just going to roll these 2 dice. I got to roll doubles or I got to trash them because of this. All right. So she did not. The dog whines, looks at her distrusting. When Frank walks around, he just books off. He's gone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? We're just going to pass the turn over. We take it nice and sleazy. Frank's turn. Omen of Doom. Punishment. Yeah, that's all he's got. Let's do it. Ooh. So they watch the dog as it runs away and don't hear the little gnomes. Better yet, they continue their investigation. The doors that have been bashed in don't follow any kind of pattern. There's not really any. There is no. Why is this? Which leads them to believe that Frank's first thought is somebody was looking for something, and knew it had a list of different places, different storage units that it could be in. That's what his belief. Gabrielle has a tiny bit of doubt to that because she's still not able to understand how someone's been punching these doors open. They find as they're sitting they're looking at one that had been punched in, and open, and it's hanging. They hear a rattle from the one next to it, and so they go over and Frank, it's Frank. Frank steps back. Frank's got his Lupara. I don't know which one he wants to use, his sweet Artemis bow or his Lupara. I think he'd have it. Frank would have Lupara. Artemis bow is when he's feeling Legolasy, which he's never felt Legolasy in his whole fucking life. But nowadays, it's a new Frank. But he's definitely got his Lupara out. He's ready. And sure enough, Gabrielle pulls it open, and that's when the gnomes attack, come raging out of the storage unit. Initiate. Balance 1 rage die in your head until terminate. Otherwise, in terminate, suffer the result in Oh, it's result. Okay. So I have to keep this red die on my head for the rest of this turn. Or I got to take damage based on whatever it rolls that falls off my head. Right. Okay. So we're definitely going to rage out on these guys because it's kind of his thing. I guess I don't have the rage die now. I will use a blue die to represent a red die. He's got 4 in rage. Since he has sense, so 1. Does he want to use the Lupara? Let's All right, I'm gonna use a Lupara. I can recycle it to add 1 bonus die. I'm gonna do that. Recycle means it goes in the bottom of the deck. Bonus die. That blue die. Look at him. Look at him. Thinks he owns this place. Let's see if he does. All right, I got to get doubles. And I got double 6s. Oh, yeah. Boom. Boom. He only has... So this is the thing. The Lupara only has 2 shots. But he manages to take out like 6 of these things. Well, well, well. Blue dice matter. Oh, stop. Well, well, well. I suppose you're playing a game again. Yes, I am. In fact, I have a die on my head. Can't you tell? I have. So, like I said, he's only got 2 shots, but it's a shotgun. It's sawed off, and he manages to take like 6 of these things out. Explosion of porcelain. And I can take this off now. Well done, Frank. I'm going to draw up the 4. Roll for head. Yeah, exactly. It is Gabriella's turn. Ignorance. What are we doing? Do I want to... I'm not going to play that one just yet. I'm going to play this one. Thank you for playing Substances Used. Substances Used. This is the first time I met this guy. This is Gabriella. So, boom, boom, Frank destroys these gnomes. And a little voice tells Gabrielle to duck. And she ducks just in time as his hammer comes smashing. She was too busy watching the gnomes get blown away by Frank. This guy came up from the side to ambush her. Oh, it's not. It's actually oh no, hold on. This is not a bad guy. This is an actual item. This is a hammer. Okay, better yet. So when Frank blows the little gnomes up, and the resulting after the dust settles, the porcelain dust, she may see this hammer in there. We got to roll to see if she sees it. Oh, yeah. It's a combination of special herbs and spices. Paint and dead stuff. And love. This is how I get my skin so nice and gray. Fairy Smasher. A symbol versus a threat. Discard, add 2 rage dice. If versus a faith threat, you may shout, smash! Really? I want this. I want to give it to Frank. Give me it. All right, how do we get this? Let's make this happen. She needs a 16 in rage. Her rage is 3. I gotta gamble at least 1 die. I'll do that after. All right, what else? Oh, Frank can recycle 1 card in order to give her a rage die. So we're going to do that. He's going to recycle this card. Put it under his deck to give her a rage die. It's his special power. I don't use nearly enough. Charm and Strike, she has both of those. She only gets one bonus die. And then, okay, it's Ecto Spooge. There, you know my secret. I wash my face with Ecto Spooge. I'm not afraid to admit it. Oh, scheiße. Okay, so 16 on 5 dice. I kind of want to mutate this sucker. Let's mutate. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Mutation number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alluring. You bet it is. I got to roll 1 die on the mutation chart to see what's up. I rolled a 6. That's good. Confront when sensing or studying. No. Had 1 bonus die. No. All right. Anyway, this allows me to shit balls. It doesn't allow me to do shit. Now I just realized I can't do that. Because Frank only cares about raging himself. He doesn't care about helping anybody rage. Hot. Alluring. I like Fairy Smasher. Whoa, Smasher. What else can we do? I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Gamble with the Nara dice. No. Okay. Does he have anything in his hands he could play for her? Okay. He definitely has stuff we can do. He's going to sacrifice. Oh, it's a sacrifice. I don't want to do that just yet. Fine. We're going to roll on these dice and hope for a 16. Okay, that's not going to do it. Let's wait, hold on. And I got to gamble 1 die. That means I'm gonna gamble this die. I have to roll. I re-roll it, but if I roll evens, I lose it. Shit. Okay, I got these 4 dice. Anything? All right, so if I had a 6, a 10, and a 13, that wouldn't work. If you rolled triplets, nope. I did have something I could do after. No, that's not very good. That doesn't do a damn thing. Do I have any fleeting fragments that'll help? What's her frag? 3? No. No. The only thing I got is this one, and no, it's not going to do anything. Okay, fine. We don't get the damn Fairy Smasher. No time for bullshit. The porcelain dust is thick. They move on. That's with 2 C's. Gabriella's going to hold on to an omens she's got. Frank's going to go. Did he play a card? Frank, did you play a card? I think he did. Another omen of hope. Look at you. Okay, we're going to play it. Should be getting close to finding the minion here. Reaper. Yeah, it's poor man's Fairy Smasher. I'll just, this is Frank. He's got 4 rage. We're just going to roll it. And he got 10. So, in one of the storage units they find, he sees a pretty passable machete. New weapons are never a bad thing. Fortunately, that is his turn. Omen of Doom. If it's a gift, ignore it. Fine. I'm looking for the cause of Treffine. Ah, the classics. Anybody know what a trephine does? What it's used for? I'll tell you if you want to know. Looks like your machete, huh, dirtbag? Nice. Covered in green spooch. Wait, we were talking about machetes. Okay. Trephine. This is an item. Oh, wait. If it's a gift, avoid it and investigate again. All right, fine. Shit. This is going to be the last card in this pile. Something familiar. It's an ally. Something more familiar. Right. All right. So this is going to be... I need a little animal. A little animal that's going to come, that's crying. It's a cat. Gabrielle has thing for cats. Wait, does she? She likes dogs and cats. Sure. She hears crying, meow, meow, inside one of the storage units. Let's see if she can get it open. Or it's open a little bit, smashed open, but it's like smashed in a way that can't open it, and she can hear the mewing, but she knows it's big enough that whatever's mewing in there should be able to get out. So she's going to use her soul to try to talk it into coming out. Good luck. She needs 9 on 2 dice, and yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not coming. It's not coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Frank's going to take the last card, which should be party time. F you, psych score. Sweet release. I don't need to heal. I don't need to heal. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to play that. That flips us to here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So, they get to the last row. As they turn the corner, they haven't really found any kind of evidence other than they smashed, every now and then there's smashed storage unit. As they turn the corner, they see something very odd. They see a man with golden ram horns. However, they can't tell if it's a helmet or is part of his head. And he has a golden hand that he's kind of got up like he's holding like this. And he's looking at into a storage unit that's been smashed open. The door's laying to the side. And next to him is a very large man with or thing. It's a very large thing with like also a actual ram head on a man, but it's like an Andre the Giant size man with a actual ram head, and it turns and looks when Gabrielle and Frank come around the corner, and the man turns and looks, and he's like, the man is incredibly handsome, almost bewitchingly so, and the beast kind of starts moving around him, and he puts up his gold hand, and he smiles, and he goes, "Oh, come," to Gabriella. This is we have met the. I also have that, the Ram Prince. He is a skinwalker. As they start walking up, Frank's nose starts going. Frank is a skinwalker hunter. He knows them when he sees them. Both this guy and the guy behind him are skinwalkers. Frank starts getting that familiar, like his blood starts boiling and going. This is his game. He is now the Huckleberry. And Gold Hand. This is Frank's turn, yes. Initiate. If a Fomori archetype is displayed at your nexus, this threat escapes. Nope. Win, move. If you do, when this threat would escape, shuffle its archetype in your nexus instead. The fuck? Okay. Some of the things on these cards is just don't make as much sense as the author thinks they do. Let us party. We're just going to play this like a normal fucking... Oh, I see. Okay, wait. So you can choose to move? Would escape, which is going to happen. It's shuffle its archetype into your nexus. Okay, so he's basically going to follow us. I don't want that to happen anyway. Okay, let's take care of him first. Oh, wow, his stats are really low. He's got 11 soul and 13 body. We're on hope. Confront using soul. You may use body instead. That's amazing because Frank's soul is 1 die. His body is 3, so we can do 3 dice to try to get 11. Charm and sense. He has sense of 1. No. Oh, no. All right. 4 to get 11. It's really not that bad at all. Anything she can do. She can use her blunderbuss. Assemble versus a threat. That's what this is. Discard this to add 1 rage die. Don't mind if I do. So Gabrielle senses Frank. It's kind of excitement a little bit, or just notices him tense up and change a little bit, just the vibe. She's been traveling with him for quite a while now and killing these different things. So she's automatically thinking that this is, well, she already knows what's going to happen. So she pulls out she's like casually, as they're walking towards this guy, pulls out her blunderbuss to add, to support. I mean, I don't want to lose this, but losing isn't going to be a terrible thing because this fucker is going to escape no matter what. So we're going to roll these and try to get 11 on 3. Look at that. Look at that shiz. Look at that shiz. This thing is like, this guy, he's like, come, hey, come. Welcome. How can... And then Frank's already got his Lupari out and just starts... And Gabrielle's out gunning too. This guy, this Ram Prince, is a lot... humans typically fall into sway under him like immediately. He doesn't usually have people who aren't charmed by him. He's a pretty powerful fae, and so he wasn't expecting that. The Fomori that's behind him, though, was. And within a blink of an eye, quicker than the moment Frank starts shooting, the Fomori's in front of him, grabs him and starts running, bounding with freakish speed on his big legs. He's gone. They turn the corner, and Gabrielle and Frank run over, and they see it off in the distance. Like for some reason, in a straight line, it was able to. Maybe they see it go again. It's leaping in huge bursts, and it's heading off into a cornfield. They see a barn off in the direction that they're heading. So Gabrielle and Frank are chasing after them. So this guy is it says to move, so I don't have to worry about this. This is closed. Yeah, it's the last card. Yeah, this is. I don't have to fight the boar. I'm pretty sure I don't have to fight the boar. Oh, then I got to take you. I have to shuffle you, and we're heading towards the farm. I got to shuffle the master in here. He's not really that hard, so maybe we keep. Maybe we don't worry about him being in here. I'll go faster if he's in there. Should. All right. Gabrielle and Frank are off to the races, racing through cornfields. long cornfield towards the barn off in the distance. Luckily, the corn isn't very high yet, so they can just see over the top of it, and they see the bounding Fomori carrying the golden hand man, the golden ram head man. This is Gabriella's turn. Omen of Doom. Poverty. And evaluate versus the gift. Trash the highest die. We'll do that. Okay, farm. What is the Doom side of farm like? At the end of your turn, bury one random card from your discard pile. Fart you. Mother farter. I do not like that card. I forgot. That card sucks. Sucks donkey. Members. Okay. Okay. I will roll first and then decide if this is something we find. She'll roll her body. And I got trash the highest die. She needs a 12. Trash to 4. Okay. As she's running through the cornfield, her foot kicks something. A pill jar. But she doesn't. She glances around, doesn't see it. She keeps heading towards the farm. I'm not going to end her turn yet because I don't want to do this part. I'm going to flip this over to the hope side. Assemble using body. Add one body die. Okay. And we'll see what's up. Oh, look at you. The mysterious AI who is not affiliated with Aleph has its drones everywhere. As they're heading through the cornfield, they can hear it above the corn. The drone, a little bit of yeah. Totally trust scarecrows. I mean, nothing can happen with a scarecrow. We can cycle one mind or cat gift to keep. I have a mind gift. All right, she sees it out of a corner of her eye, and she looks at the metallic thing, and it's tracking along with them across a little farther off. See if she can get rid of it. Who knows what kind of chaos it'll bring if it's watching them. It can cause more damage, more chaos. All right, 18 mind 18. That's kind of heavy. I would rather rage out and shoot this fucking thing. 16 out of Moto. She can keep 4 if I recycle a card, and I have that. So let's get another card in there. Frank has this special thing where he can recycle one card for her even and add a 4th die. And then she has hack, which is one of these. Let's do this. If you look. Oh, that's shitty. That's not 16. That's not 16 on 4 cards either. Right. I was supposed to play this while it's rolling, but screw that for remembering that. Oh, wait. This is the card that's going to allow me. No, it's not. It's good. Frank has a special thing. I suppose to play this while they're rolling, but, that's not going to happen. Discard. I can explode 1s and 2s. That means I get to roll 3 dice. That's what exploding means. Ladies. 3. Roll 3 new dice. I got a 5 and a 4. And what I can do is recycle another one of my mind gifts, which is wishful thinking. Recycle means it goes on the bottom of my deck. Per the card. This was a discard. And it says I can keep 4 if I keep it. That's 4. 10 is 18. So while running, Gabrielle raises her blunderbuss up above the things. Running, takes aim, and huge roar, boom. And this thing just glitter. It's basically glitter dust as it's hit by the huge blunderbuss bullet. She hears Frank grunt, and that means nice shot. It means, if you've given him the chance, it means, hey man, nice shot. I love a good blunderbuss as well. You know what's better than one blunderbuss? Is two. Both hands. That was Gabriella. And we've got this over here, so she's not discarding cards, so she's going to draw up to 5. Ha! Her second blunderbuss. 4, 5. Passing that turn to Frank Black. Passing that turn to Frank Black. Passing that turn to Frank Black. All Frank's got is an Omen of Doom. And this means he's going to have to bury a card. What's that do again? One random card from your discard pile, you son of a bitch. Double ball barreled. Nah. Shit. YOLO. Alright. Nice. Okay. So, they come out of the cornfield. Frank first. Whoosh. And they're there. There's the farm is a little off in the distance, house and barn, but very much closer is that same Fomori they were chasing, or at least it looks like the same one. It's got a ram's head. It's big, and it's waiting for them, knowing they were coming. It wants to partay. It's looking for a fight, and it found one. Okay, initiate. I need a soul roll. If any saints fail, they suffer soul damage as if it were a check to win. Ooh, that's nasty. Soul 10. So, this guy, in his full depraved, like, got his whole mojo out, is actually kind of intimidating. It's a much different skinwalker than Frank is used to. The Chicago ones that run the streets and the gangs are a much different breed of skinwalker than this thing. This one's got magic. It's Fey as well. Okay, so soul, Frank's, we're gonna have Frank roll first. He only has 1 die in soul. He does have a charm bracelet though, that he will play to give him another one. And that has resist, which means he can play bonus die. Okay, so I need 10 on these 3 dice. I'm gonna have to ask you how you got that name, that nickname. Don't say because you blow big loads. It's too easy. All right, 8, 10, just barely. He just barely. It doesn't shake Frank, but then again, that thing I was telling about how Frank's got that little bit of humanity kind of growing in him. He's got the glow, a little bit. You know, he's starting. He feels that tremor when he looks at it. I mean, he can almost feel it to a pinpoint. We can pinpoint it to that. Feels that tremor, but years and years of being a hard ass keep him from that becoming bigger than it is. Gabrielle has to roll 2. This is a discard. And Gabriella has charm. And what else you got? Assemble when charming or sensing. Well, cat's out of the sack now. I can discard to add your rage dice. Nice. Snakeskin boots. She's going to add her rage dice to this, so screw you, bro. She's not afraid either. Find some other people, bro. All right. No one's getting hurt. This guy's not scaring anybody. It's party time. That's what Frank does. Frank does one of those. All right, so rage or body? I guess we're going rage because he gets 4 dice to do that. He needs a 14. Sense and charm. He has neither of those. Let's play a card. He definitely. All right, so plays this to boost his rage. It has strike. His strike is 2, so he gets to put 2 bonus dice. He does this, but as he's doing that, he draws this sweet fairy bow he's got, figuring you fight magic with magic. It's made by a cyclops. It's pretty sweet. Do we shoot that bow at him now? We have 6, 7 dice to get 14. Do I mutate this fucker? What happens if I lose a displayed at this nexus? It's not a horrible thing, but all right, let's do this. Do I have things to make things happen if... We're going to roll it. Oh, shit. That's bad rolls. So right now he's looking at 11 is our best thing. We did roll triplets, so we could add +1 to that if we wanted to. 6, 11. That's 12 though, and we need 2 more. She could add 1 by her special power if I wanted. That's 13. All right, I like what's going on over here. I have a special enduring fragment. Never mind, I get a reroll. Thank you. Thank you. Substances used. 10, 14. Let's oh wait, all I need was 14, right? Yep. 14. The arrow flies true, shimmering in the air. Catching the Fomori in its shoulder, deep, cutting it deep. The look of surprise on his face is almost priceless. One more time. Oh yeah, do it. Oh, 13. Unlucky number. Oh, lucky number. We have done messed up a Fomori. The Fomori clutches, it turns, and starts running off towards the house with Gabriella and Frank in hot pursuit. Now I already know this is the case, so wait. First we have to do this like this. In order to close this or seal it, we have to choose one. Reload 2 body gifts or recycle 1 body gift. Does somebody have a body gift? Please tell me you have a body gift. Give me body. No, come on, man. What the fuck? We don't have body gifts. We got to keep going. That sucks. This guy's gone. But I know the master's in here. Ooh, sneaky. All right, this is what we're going to do. Oh, nice. Right on. Halfway there. Yeah, it is cumulative. This is what we're going to do. So Gabrielle and Frank are running, and Frank looks over and sees the barn, and he sees the barn door shut just a bit. So he yells over to Gabrielle, and he goes like this, and he heads off. This is the end of his turn, right? Yeah, I think he can do this at the end of his turn. That's when moving can happen, right? I don't move that often. I think that's what we got going on here. Moving. No, none of you are the rules. You are the rules. You, sir, are the rules. Moving, transfer. That is the last thing before end. All right, so it's into Frank's turn. Wait, hold on. Who was that just took out the Fomori? It was Frank. Frank motions to Gabriella. Words with the lich. And runs off towards the barn. He's going to leave. He's going to go to the other location for reasons. Gabriella's following the Fomori as it disappears around the back or inside the house. This is gone. This is discarded. This was at its doom side, actually. So he needs to bury one of these cards. Wait, what did I miss? What did I say? Because I don't remember. I'm just running my mouth here. Yes, that's what I said in the beginning of this game. Thank you for joining me. We're playing the Apocrypha adventure card game. ASMR drives me crazy. There's no way I could do it. Cannot do that. Alrighty then. Farm. Doom? We're in the Doom. Yeah. We got to bury one card at the end of every turn, which is stupid. Let us run into the farmhouse, Gabriella. Does she see the Soul Stealer camera on the table as she rushes in, looking around the kitchen? That's a good question. Very good question. She's going to rage it out. I'm not going to worry about adding dice and all that crap. We're going to do this. Holy crap, she does. She does. Saints are, if something grabs their attention, there's a reason it grabs their attention, and they take it. It's the universe providing them things to use. She grabs it as she heads from the kitchen deeper into the house. We're gonna... Cool. We're gonna play... Omen of Doom, Ignorance. Oh, yeah? They just talk about what they're doing. They're like, and then, wait, are they like cracking people's backs? And that's like the ASMR sounds? That kind of stuff? That's cool. Ignorance. Master. No, damn. Does she notice the pics? Tools and hack. Do I have hack? I do have hack thanks to that camera I just picked up. Because of this card, I can now try to get those cards. Well, actually, that just means I can play cards. I don't care. Or, is that a fucking 10? It is. She's got a body of 3. Body. 7, 8, 9? Do I care? Do I care? Sure. I'm going to recycle a card. I'm going to recycle a card to add 1 to that die roll. That's what her power. And get these picks. She finds these keys. They kind of just shine on the key hook next to the door as she pushes into the living room looking around. She goes, I'll take those. Might need them in the barn. You never know when something's locked. There's no sign of people, which is odd. It does smell goat-like in the house, which isn't unheard of on a farm. However, it's a little more pungent than usual. Apparently, these Fomori are probably using this as some kind of home, lair, nest. Nest. We found a nest. Alert the appropriate authorities, Age. We found a nest. I'm going to play again because if I can get this master here, we might be able to end this game. Yep. Damn. What are these guys doing way out here? Crack nest. So it's in the it's upstairs. So we've definitely found a fairy nest. Loads Arc. Loads Arc, Pax Bowl. It doesn't go negative, but when it bottoms out, she can't hear her muses anymore. Dirtbag, you should stop by the Apocrypha Roadshow, 9 o'clock on Sunday or Saturdays. Sorry, Saturdays. That's the show that Age and I run on Saturdays. It's a mutant apocalyptic Gamma World role-playing game with a lot of chaos. You did not. You did not. Wait, you didn't. All the 500s? Crazy. I got you. Yeah. It's Saturday night, 9 o'clock. It's pretty much prime time. Well, if you ever can. Anyway, the Daisy stuff and that timer is for that show. I just think it's hilarious, so I let it keep running. And we now have a counter. So she has a Daisy stash, and if she's not smoking, it goes down, and we got a little meter for when it goes down, and different things happen functionally. Like she gets -2 to rolls. She can't hear her muses anymore. There is a... Oh, wow. Right on. All of them. Just let me know when it starts kicking in if I'm still on. Please. A song comes wafting down the stairs. Gabriella's heard these songs before, though. She, I mean, they're catchy. But there's a siren fae upstairs trying to calm her down, bring her up. Maybe it's even the Lost Prince himself singing. That's what it is. The Lost Prince is singing upstairs. She needs to roll. Let's see. We'll do mind. Flip dice that roll doubles. Oh, great. Okay. We're gonna do mind. Does she have? This Soul Stealer sucks. I have no mind stuff. This is a threat, though, and I can use my blunderbuss to shoot through the floor. To shut it up. I can symbol versus threat to add 1 rage die. Thank you very much. And that is strike. She has strike, so we can do that. That's a discard. I love this John Carpenter sounding shit right here. 80s. Escape from New York. Can you guys hear this shit? This is good. Okay, 5 dice. She needs 12. Let's do it. Boom. Oh, wait. Flip dice that roll doubles. Scheiße. Well, technically I rolled... Everything's got to be flipped. Damn. Oh, wait. That means these 2s are flipped. That's a 5 and a 5, so that's good. And these are flipped to 2s. But that's great. That's 12. So, fuck you, trickery. She hears it wafting down, and she can feel the pull. They always feel the pull, but she knows what it is. And she whips out her blunderbuss, and she shoots up top, both to break up the song and cause a lot of noise, and makes her ears ring, which keeps her from being charmed, but also maybe to hit a fucker that's upstairs. She can't hear right now because of the blunderbuss ringing in her ears, but the song does stop. Win, I get to examine 1. Dead sea salt. Boring. Okay. All right, we're going to have to pass the turn because she's out of omens. So, 4, 5. Pass it over to Frank, who is at a different location. He is at the lair inside the barn. He's running up to the barn. He draws an Omen of Doom. Gut punch. So I'm going to have to play that and flip this over. Evaluate. Recycle 1 gift, otherwise trash your bonus dice. Well, fuck you. Okay. Bushwhack. Frank is running up to the garage door. He's got his Laparia. He starts doing this as he comes up the garage door, the barn door. He sees a single door on the side. So he goes over to the single door, and as he's checking, he's looking in the windows. Of course it is complete black. Something attacks him from behind. There's an old tractor there. It comes out from behind the old tractor to attack him. But it isn't some woman with a purse. Not that a woman with a purse isn't dangerous too. I'm just going off the picture. All right, so 3. Mind. Might as well do mind since it's 13. It's a woman with roller skates. I guess he used mind. Sense. He's got sense, so that's 1. And fuck it. He's got this memory stick. He can discard it to... No, he doesn't have to discard it. Yeah, he can discard it. I mean, bury it. He can do this. We're just going to roll. 13. Right? 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Gabriella is going to recycle 1 card matching her skills. This one will do? No. This one? No. This one. In order to add +1 to that roll to make it 13. This thing's almost on him when he sees the shadow in the window. So he's looking in the window. This thing's coming up behind him. He sees the face in the window, and he turns just in time to catch it under its chin with the Lupara, and boom, mist, blood, skull, brains. Well, if this thing had brains, a little bit of glitter, just a tiny bit of glitter. He checks around the tractor, make sure there's nothing else hiding out here. He gets to investigate again. I don't want to investigate again. So he's going to pass his turn. He's going to draw back up to 4. There's a reason why I don't want to investigate again, because I have reasons. Okay, we're going to do, got a Omen of Doom Deviltry. I got to recycle a card. This is for Gabriella. Do you smell it? Do you smell it? Wait. Oh, this is not, okay, this is not where she is. I was going to say, that's not what we looked at last time. Got to get back over to Gabriella on the farm, which is Dead Sea Salt. Is sitting, well, does she see it? Let's see. Damn, she doesn't have another omen, so dang it. All right, we're going to roll 3. Her rage is 3. We need a 10. I don't give a shit about this card. Oh, well, she got it anyway. As she's heading up the stairs, because obviously that's where this prince dude is probably, if he was the one singing, her ears ringing. She sees the can of salt sitting next to the stairs. Of course, like I said, nothing is ever inconsequential in the saint's world. So she grabs it to help herself and heads up the stairs. Unfortunately, we have to pass the turn back over to Frank because she doesn't have any more omens. The reason why I'm doing this is when she encounters the master at the farm, at the same time, if Frank seals this, or guards it, it's called, then it won't be able to escape and she can finish him off. I don't want to have Frank go too far in here because, he might meet shit that's bad. All right, so it doesn't matter. He's going to draw his omen. It's the... I'll do this. If it's a gift, extravagance. If it's a gift, avoid it. It's a gift. Lucky numbers. Going to avoid it. Okay, so this isn't too bad. Frank jiggles the door, the barn, and gets it open. Opens it up, and this huge arm grabs him and pulls him into the barn and throws him up again. And he hits hits a pillar, wood pillar beam thingamabob in the middle of the fucking barn. Words. Nice. Happy little beam. What the fuck? It's not a pillar. It's a support column. Anyway, hits it. Bam! Cracks it. That's how hard he hits it. And then he gets he shakes it off and gets up, and it's really dark. But there's a little bit of light, and he can just barely sense this big Fomori kind of circling him in the barn, in the low light of the barn. Oh, this is that. So okay, we're gonna roll to see if you take damage from that pulling him in. He only gets one. This is this again. Okay, he doesn't have anything this time. He's gonna take damage. Well, poo. Okay. I can't roll one die. Shit, man. Does she have anything she can help him with? No. He's gonna... Shit. Okay. Roll high. Okay. 6. That means he's discarding all his cards. I mean, that was the best thing he could have rolled, but he needs to roll 10. The difference is 4, which means he has 4 cards. He has to discard all his 4s. So this thing throws him into the sport beam so hard that it almost knocks him out. He gets up and it's just him and his hands. The Lopari skitters off underneath somewhere in the darkness. So it's just him versus him and his hands versus his Fomori. But that's the thing. We're gonna use rage. He's got 4. We're gonna mutate the sucker. Fuck it. That'll allow Gabrielle and him actually to re-roll more dice. 3, 1, 2. Oh fuck. Okay. Usually this is the same location though. Swarming. I fucking hate this card. Okay. Let's roll 2 dice. 2s and 2s. Great. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. A saint at each nexus must confront a copy of this threat. That's why I hate this card. That's because it makes me have to... Now she's gonna... Okay, we'll deal with her in a minute. Frank's got to take care of this guy. It is mutated, though. It is now... we'll be able to reroll 7 times. So that's good. We need 14. Charm. He does have sense, so he does get a bonus die. All right. Well, I got a 5 and a 4. I just need another 5. Right. This is 3. There we go. This thing comes out of the darkness. Okay, so Frank, like he got hurt pretty bad. He feels his back's a little messed up, but he's still tracking, and he can feel this thing. It thinks it's being sneaky, but it's too big to be too sneaky. He can feel where it is, and it's a skinwalker, remember, so he can smell it too. But he's ready for it. The moment it comes leaping out of shadows, he's pummeling it. It's got really long reach, so Frank gets in there close, and he's hitting its stomach. And as he's hitting its stomach, Frank's letting his glow out into his fists, and before you know it, it's just a blur of glowing fists as he's like Iron Fist blowing, just blasting this thing's stomach, and then he hits up and separates. This one had just like a normal face with those big long elf ears. And he hears the crunch as his bottom jaw just shatters, and he punches up, and with a thump, it hits the ground. Whew. At the same time as Gabriella is going up the stairs, she feels a hand hits her back and pulls her down off the stairs. And she's got to roll this charm check, or this soul check too, but she has charm. She gets to roll 3 dice here. She got to get a 10 on these 3 dice. It tosses her down, but she flips in the air. It like pulls her and goes like this, and she flips though, and she lands and in the middle of the living room. And it's another one of those Fomoris. It's the same one that got shot with the... Why not? It's the same one that got shot by Frank Blocks. You can see that the hole is slowly closing up. The arrow's gone though. Let's kick its ass. So Gabrielle's going to... I don't want to mutate this thing either. But she's got cards. He didn't have cards. She had a hope nexus. She is not. She has charm, so that's another one of these. 4 to get 14. Skirt. Fine, we'll do the 4. Six, and 4. Gabrielle lands. She knows what this was immediately. Oh my god, I almost had the word for that stupid. What's a wooden pole that holds up it's just a support? It's not a support beam because those are the ones that go horizontal. What are the vertical ones called? And a barn. Anyway, it's gonna bug me. Gabrielle lands, flips in the air, lands, and immediately shoots out towards this Fomori. She knew what it was and it was going. She's not gonna give it a chance to get fully in the room or get in any kind of good position because it's much bigger than her. But as she's coming at it, she's letting her glow out too, and she comes at it where it's like her face is erupting in light, and the first thing that hits this thing are beams of light that shoot out of her face and her eyes into its, blinding it and searing its face as she has a knife out and stabs it in its heart while its kind of face is kind of melting. She melts its face and stabs its heart. That's my girl. And then load bearing post scaffolding. Is it a beam? It's just a beam. Beams aren't necessarily the one strut. That's closer. Tall wood. Erect wood. All right, this thing's dead. Good job, Gabriella. That means, okay, Frank took care of his, which means he can close this fucking thing now. Suffer body damage equal to the number of saints at this nexus. All right, he's going to suffer that damage. And now this thing's closed. So actually Frank can head back to the farm in a second if she hasn't found the master yet. We can finish this. We're gonna have this is that was Frank's turn. So Frank's gonna draw up the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna draw up the 4. Gabrielle's gonna draw an omen. How dare you, sir? That was disgusting. Omen of Doom. And evaluate trash the highest bind die. Okay. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do. We're gonna. Okay, I don't even care. We're just, wait. Oh man, I kind of want to do that. I'm gonna hope we get lucky. Use glamour. Well. So an evaluate when versus a Fey card, I can flip 1 die. That's cool. This is so there's something waiting for her at the top of the stairs as she goes up. You innuendo. I'm gonna put you in innuendo. Okay, so when I confront her, I gotta smile until evaluate stage, which is when we roll it after we roll the dice. In my indo or my outdo? See you in the outdo. All right, so this fairy is waiting at the top. Long hair, but her whole face is a smile. She's a huge smile. Like it takes up. She doesn't have any eyes, just one big smile, in a weird flimsy robe. All right. All right, Gabrielle, I gotta take her out. Here we go. We're gonna use rage. She doesn't have sense. Faye. Oh wait. She can flip 1 die. All right. She's gonna use the Dead Sea Salt to add a rage die. Actually, I don't have to smile if I'm not using bonus dice, so F off. We're just gonna do this with 4 dice. 13. Come on now. Come on, people now. Boom. Gabrielle's no mood. This thing is sitting at the top of the stairs, and it goes to jump to meet her as she's coming up the stairs. And a simple pivot, this thing goes flying, and a little bit of juice from her glow as she kind of it jumps and she kind of grabs its head and hair and throws it. And when she does that, she sends a blast of glow from her hand into its head, frying its brain as she threw it. It lands and it's no longer smiling. Its teeth are smoking. Draw 1 new soul gift. What do we get from this thing? Some lucky numbers. A little piece of paper comes flying. She shoves it in her pocket because, like I said, nothing's inconsequential. All right. All right, come on now. Master, master, master. Let's do it. Master. No, damn it. At the top of the stairs, Gabriella may or may not see this. She has charm. She has charm and 2 for soul. We're going to go for that 10. Do I care? Can I kick it? No, I don't care. Damn. All right. Well, no, it's not a damn, because now, guess who's here? Gabrielle turns with her knife and a blunderbuss, but it's Frank at the bottom of the stairs coming up. Trash has mine die. What do they find at the top of the stairs? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, robot. Play a gift. The mine is less than 4. Raise the cost by 1. He is less than 4. Then I have to raise the cost of anything I play. As they get to the top of the stairs, there's, it's an old farmhouse. There's a bunch of different rooms at the far end of the platform they're on. It looks like a doll, or like a metal piece of art. Except when it starts standing up, it's obvious that it's not Fey or otherwise. No idea what it's doing there, but it's Frank's gonna have to take care of it in order for them to get past it into the bedroom back there. Gabrielle's scanning to the rooms. It doesn't see anything. It's gonna wherever this prince is. Maybe this is this is a toy. See, these Fomori were out finding treasure for their prince. That's kind of their thing, going out and finding treasure. And one of them found this watchmaker, AI android, in one of the storage units. This is Frank, right? Yeah. So he needs a 13 in rage. I don't think that's going to be a problem. He doesn't have hack or study. He does have this sweet prismatic scimitar, though. But I don't know if I need to use that. I only need 13. I don't need to play any. Let's just try. Oh, wait. He can recycle 1 card to add 1 rage die. Add a bonus die. I'm on fire. This thing comes at Frank, not hurt, like a lot smoother than Frank was expecting as he heads down the hall towards it. However, it doesn't have anything. It extends like some kind of little like a little port thing from its hand, like it's got a knife, but it's not. If it hits him hard enough, it'll hurt him really bad, and swings. But it's not a very good fighter. Frank ducks, weaves, and before this thing knows it, it doesn't have a leg. Its legs are out from underneath it, and it's crashing down the floor. And then Frank's stomping on its head, figuring that that's the place where all the action's coming from. And he's right. Of course, it's the last freaking card, right? Do I do it? Is it Frank's turn? Should we do it on Frank's turn, or should we do it on? Oh, I really want to do it on Gabrielle. Well, actually, no. She can definitely help. Let's do it. We're going to end this. They burst into the room. Trash the highest rage die. Yeah, screw it. They burst into the room, and sure enough, there, sitting in a mass of stuff, of like antique things, some things that look like gold but probably aren't. But he's sitting on this, like, it's almost like a throne made out of people's garbage treasure. He notices him coming. Oh, hello. Do you bring more presents? Oh, we brought presents. All right, bro. We sure did. Okay. Right, so we can use body. I don't sacrifice it. We're gonna use body. Frank is tough. Got that bruiser. He's gonna add a body die. Add a body die. Meanwhile, this is great. Gabrielle is the flying rats are always right there waiting in the other dimension, just nearby. Just a slight, tiny turn this way with her head, and the flying rats come flying out to attack whatever she wants them to. And they're going to attack. So when you assemble, she can bury this, draw 4 cards from the clock, add 4 body dice. We don't have body dice because they're all being used right now, so we're going to add the bonus dice. So he's now got 8 dice, and we only have 2 turns left. 4 turns. We have 4 turns to finish this guy. I think we're going to do it now. All right, we've got a lot of good things to use after we roll this. We're not even going to worry about mutating it. Jeez, come on now. Okay, we have to trash the highest rage die. We're not using rage. This is only 13. This guy's not very tough. It is almost overkill. So imagine Frank Block, the Chicago cop, rushing into the room. Behind him comes a swarm of these flying rats, moving around him and converging on this guy who's smiling and looking at them like this is a completely new experience for this guy. He hasn't actually fought in a war probably ever. And if there had been any kind of violence, it was really long fucking time ago. So he has no idea. He's still smiling when Frank grabs his horns and brings him down, falls back. The rats have hit him and picked him up a bit, and Frank slams him down, breaking his neck along the way onto the because fuck him. And it smashes on a thing, and then he does a few more thing, and then Gabrielle grabs him and is like, stop, and he looks down and is the end of his savagery. Now he got savage because this guy's also a skinwalker, right? He's where he turns into other animals and shit. He didn't get a chance to do that. In fact, maybe while I smile when Frank grabs my horn as well. It'd be more funny if you left that ass off. Unless you're implying you have more than one. It's interesting. Yeah. So when Frank does it, when he flips him, he turns into a ram. He morphs into a ram, which triggers Frank, and he's trying to escape. So he doesn't break his neck just yet. And then that's when Frank does the neck snap and then starts smashing him around the room. Gabrielle stops him. He's helped by the flying rats who are just loving the carnage, the ferocity. He's done. Panting, he drops it. And that's when Gabrielle notices that the family, she opens up one of the doors. It stinks on one of the doors, and like the family's all jammed in there dead. So it's a good thing they killed these guys. They had made their new little home, a new little palace for this lost prince in a off the radar, basically farm in Kansas. Flying rats go back to where they came from, and that is going to end this mission. We're going to see what fragments of memories come flying back to them. See if anything worth keeping. 3 horns, actually. All right. The parts people. You couldn't help it. You had to sneak a peek at the Tooth Fairy. Through the slits of your eyes, you saw a harried-looking woman doddering back to an equally small horse and cart with your tooth in a red pouch. The little woman climbs up scoots, gets comfortable on the little bench. I know an eye fairy too, kid. So you stitch him up now, good and tight, or maybe I'll send her around. Ooh. Gain sense 1. When sensing, recycle 1 card. Oh my god, this is so good. Both Well, actually, no. Frank has sense, but Gabrielle doesn't. So let's give this to Gabriella. Let me just get rid of something, though. We'll get rid of this one. Draw your deck doesn't seem very helpful. The other two options. Exactly, it's a Cthulian gift. The carriage ride. Over the middle lands your horses flew, bound for a castle half buried in the rubble of fistfight amongst giants. So as not to disturb the giants, the horses were goaded against touching their hooves to the ground. In the darkness, the only sound was the coach's whip on flesh. Sacrifices to recycle their hand and go to end. The feeling of gratitude. You're just grateful your spine snapped when the rhino smashed into you. You're never going to walk again, but that's more because of the golden-haired jackal man who's now picking his fangs with your femur after you tore off your legs, which you can no longer feel, thank God. Sacrifice, upgrade all dice, and trash one die. We're going to keep that. He's going to take that one. That's a good one. And he needed one, too. So perfect. Thank you, Dirtbag Don. I don't know if I'd have the patience to do it all, though. You know what I mean? Instead, why do something that's lucrative? Instead, play games on Twitch and read cards. All right, that finishes up that mission. They're going to hit the road again to continue on their way to try to find the rest of the Fae. Stop whatever it is they're doing. I have a feeling we're in the fourth mission now. We're about hitting the middle point. Things are gonna get a little more heated soon. That will be it for tonight for Tales from the Dungeon. We will be returning next Monday. Check out. Come to, Age already knows. Subs already knows. Dirtbag Don, stop by Viva La Dungeon tomorrow. Anybody who's watching, Viva La Dungeon. The winner from last week has offered up his prize from last week to a person who takes him out this week. So either he wins twice and gets 2 prizes this week, or someone else might win twice. Or we might have 2 winners. It's exciting stuff. Hey, Father J. And you're in this game too tomorrow night, so that's cool. Maybe Father J has a running feud or vendetta, a blood vendetta for Grandma. Yeah, it's time for Grandma. Age is coming for his goods. Age is the 3-time winner. Most wins. Still, reigning champ. Oh, did who? Oh, yeah, Grandma killed your champion last week? Yeah. Did she? Wait. Grandma? Is that the she you're talking about? Because it wasn't Age. Age wasn't playing, right? Oh, yeah. No. It was Grandma. Did Grandma? I just didn't remember that Grandma killed Thaco. Grandma's nasty. She's a nasty bugbear. All right, let's you know what? I'm just remembered this. There's these things called rating. We could do that if there's people. Who's on? Who's on first? Is substances used okay? Has he checked in? Like, should we check on him? Hurtful, but continue. No one from Hero approved, but you know who I haven't raided in a long time? Fuck it. Let's raid 2T2KB and say hi to those boys. Haven't seen them in a while. Boom, boom, boom. What am I doing? I am raiding. That is Stream Manager. Okay. So, okay, good. I'll come say hi. Hey, Z Damon. What's up, Bo? Thanks for coming by. We're about to raid into TT2KB. Ain't nobody on the stream team streaming that I can see. I don't think. Who are they talking to? They are talking to Daniel Wagner. Okay. Let's do this. Start raid. Let's send at least a couple more people over there. 8 people. Awesome. Thank you all for joining me. We'll be returning with more Tales from the Dungeon next Monday. Y'all rock. Viva the Dungeon.